What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to Weekly Indie Newcomer, where we're taking a look at Burly Men at Sea, a narrative-based adventure game with a nice little aesthetic. Now, if you didn't know, the series is brought to you by Loot Crates Loot Gaming, so if you wanted to get all kinds of cool gaming swag to stack upon your shelves and collect, then by all means check out the description down below to get yourself signed up for that. Otherwise, let's take a look at this fantastically artistic-looking little game. So supposedly there's a bunch of different narratives and a bunch of different things we can do. We're just going to jump straight in because I want to experience as much as possible before the end of this episode. So, without further ado, let's see what we got going on here. Apparently, you click and you drag in one direction versus the other. So what is this right here? This is... Oh, I've caught a bottle inside of my net. Hooray! Victory! I win! Video games nowadays. Oh, what's this? Calls one of the fishermen. Some kind of rubbish in the net. Useless sea chart, grumbles the hasty one. Nothing on it but our own island. A map cast to sea without purpose? There's gotta be more to it, argues the steady one. The brave one brightens. A mystery, aye? Folks in the village may know something about this. We should head back. Just imagine having a job like that where, like, you're just chilling, doing your job, and you find, like, a magic treasure map, and you just go back to town. You're like, no more work today. I put in my 2 hours. I don't need a payday that badly. Let's go back and inquire. Let's inquire with random villagers about this thing, this flotsam that I found in the ocean. Oh, cool. We can walk around. Oh, I can go in people's houses, too. Hey! Oh, man, that is a manly beard right there. I can poke the bread. Look, I've poked the bread and it's become dented. Why is the bread making gurgly noises? That worries me. Oh, you can click on the flames and stuff, too. All right, let's go back outside. Let's stop performing burglar. I mean, technically, he didn't lock his house, so it's just trespassing. Can we go this direction, too? Oh, we can. Okay, so let's go this direction. You click and you drag in the direction you want to walk. So let's go in this house. Hello? Anyone home? It's wunderbar. Apparently it sounds like most of the sound effects were done by like an a cappella person. I don't know. Oh, there's a bird right there. Let's catch it. I bet that's the ultimate quest. You can click the birds. How delightful. It's wunderbar. Alright, let's go this way. Let's walk back over to this side. I bet this double-doored house has some good stuff. Wait, what's up with these fishies? Oh, I can shake the rack. Shake the rack. Shake the rack. Okay, let's go inside this house real fast. We'll do a flute boy in a second. Chickens! Greetings, pollos. Oh, an egg. A baby came out because I clicked it. Hooray! I am successful at creating chicken life. Bow before me, I am the poultry god. Brave Beard sidles over to the chewing cow. You wouldn't know anything about mysterious maps, would you, old girl? He pretends not to wait for an answer. Brave Beard. I wish my name was Brave Beard. That's a pretty baller name. You've got to end up being like the president of a nation or otherwise destined for great things if your name is If your name is Great Beard, I mean. A sea chart, eh? The young man shrugs. Can't say I know much about him with these landlocked legs of mine. Old fella next door in the coffee shop might have some answers. Okay, well, let us go inquire and also get ourselves a cup of joe. Grab ourselves a good old cuppa. Maybe I sit down on the stools. Yes. Oh, I can walk around houses? Oh, shit, I didn't know that. Well, I would have searched the houses better if I'd known that. Alright, off to this side. Let's go talk with the old man. Oh, he also has a very manly beard. Perhaps would you like to join our burly trio? We could be a quadro. You'll be wanting a drink and a seat by the fire, I suspect. The men cast a dubious glance at the tiny stools before complying with a shrug. Behind them proceeds a friendly whir of mechanical sounds. Dude, I don't think feet are supposed to move that way. You should go... I'm just saying, you should go see an orthopedic specialist. The old man soon approaches with a steaming tray. Single origin espresso. Roast it myself, he declares. They stare blankly. He sighs. It's coffee. Relaxing, the men sip cautiously. Eyes widen. Now what have you found? He chuckles at their stunned faces. Observation, that's all. Folks come in with questions, and yours is plainly rolled in your hand. Steadybeard grins. Aye, then you are the man we want to see. He unrolls the parchment between them. All lean in. The old man deliberates for a moment before speaking. Huh. Seems like what you have here is a variety of map that brings about adventurous deeds and heroic feats. Aye! Brave Beard leaps from his seat to pound Steadybeard on the back. But there's nothing on it, remarks Hasty Beard flatly, eyeing the old man. The old man grins at his skeptical look. Aye, it's a worthwhile adventure that begins with the unknown. The map has tales yet to tell. He turns to walk away. Whoa, ho there! What sort of tales? Calls Brave Beard. It depends, replies the old man. On what sort you choose. He crosses the room, disappearing through a doorway behind the counter. Steadybeard coughs awkwardly. Neat. I guess we'll be going then. I guess thanks for the espresso. He tries. There's no answer. I feel like we're in a coffee shop in limbo right now. Oh, never mind. We're out of limbo. Hooray! Our time in purgatory has ended. Let us go outside the door. So there was nothing that way. It was all chill over there. Maybe I should go into the house and see if there's anything else in any of these other buildings that I missed out on. I like the music. The music makes me happy. I can't go anywhere in there. I tried. The baby chicken is gone. These, unfortunately, are Norwegian carnivorous chickens. They eat their young. They get hungry sometimes. It's not their fault. So is there anything in here? It doesn't look like I can... Oh, I can walk in particular direction. Hooray! Greetings, old bakery hag! What have you to contribute to my adventures? It's unfortunate that cabinet is the exact same color as his pants, because it really does give the wrong impression right now. Hang and wang. Well, if it isn't the brother's Beard, what can I do for you fellas? Steadybeard prepares to speak, but the question is intercepted by Hasty Beard. You know anything about adventurous deeds, heroic feats? Maps, adds Brave Beard. Mystery? The loaf-shaped woman continues working silently for a moment, then pauses to look up. Mystery, is it? Afraid I'm not the imaginative type, boys. We're old friends, the ordinary and I, she concludes, returning to her work. Okay, well I guess she's friends with the ordinary. And we can't borrow her giant paddle as a 1d6 weapon, so I guess I'll just leave that where it sits. To the left! For I am Hasty Beard! There is no Tasty Beard because he ate his beard, so unfortunately that just... You can't be Tasty Beard. Your beard is too delicious, the blacksmith knows. See? Ah, we can scroll off the sides. Greetings, tattooed man! The man glances up at their approach, then returns to his work with a grunt. Mind if we interrupt for a moment, Steadybeard? See, we found this map in our nets this morning, and do you happen to know anything about the unknown? Or heroic feats, tales, that sort of thing, adds Brave Beard, hopefully? There's a brief pause as the man stops hammering. He grunts. They wait. It appears he has found nothing further to add. The men stand waiting, but there's no further response from the blacksmith. What's he making right there? It looks like he's making a candy corn crayon. That's what it looks like to me. Candy corn crayon! Alright, well, I guess he's got nothing for us then. I suppose I won't conversate with you any longer, dear sir. Can't really do much over here, so let's go to the right. Onwards! Their boots match their beards. See, it's that sort of style-conscious living that I can get behind. Here, you guys go back over here. Go to here. Can I go to my boat? Yeah, let's go to the boat and see what happens. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, heroic adventures! Onwards! This music makes me feel happy. Makes me feel accomplished, even though all I did was click a boat. Sea rats, remarks Hastybeard, squinting. What do you reckon they're after? Steadybeard frowns. I don't like it. Has the feel of mischief about it. Mischief away, grins Bravebeard, loosing the sails. Oh shit, we just got eaten by a whale. I'm gonna call him Moby Douche. We've been eaten by Moby Douche. It's dark inside the whale, but the men appear to be intact. A flickering ring of firelight cuts into the darkness before them. Oh, there we are. Onwards, beardy men! So how's it going? Join us, friends. From whence do you come? Asked one of the nymphs. We were sailing for adventure and heroic feats when this colossal whale fellow scooped us up, explains Steadybeard. It's really very discouraging. A man can't properly have an adventure at sea indoors, adds Bravebeard. Be calm, friend. Imagine the wave. Become the wave, advises the second nymph. The others exchange mellow glances, nodding in approval. Can't say I follow the sentiment in that remark, comments Hastybeard, but if you'll advise us how to hop off this vessel, we'll be on our way. The great barnacled one brings us to a place we could not go ourselves, but those unwilling may depart through the fountain of the faithless, adds the nymph, gesturing sadly towards what appears to be a hatch. I will not be farted out of a blowhole today. That is not a manly way to exit an adventure. And our ship? She can't fit through that. Fear not. Once the great barnacled one reaches the place of promise, he will open wide the gate that all may go out as they came in. So either we escape with no ship, or we wait for the creature to open his maw. The nymphs nod grandly. Time flows quickly in contemplation of the Great One's splendor. He who chooses the path of waiting is welcome here by the fire. Bravebeard's face shows alarm. I think we'd prefer to look around first. The nymphs begin to sway. But all is darkness beyond the circle of the Great One's love. You must first seek the enlightenment of... Found it, interrupts Hastybeard, grabbing a torch from the fire before them. Yay, we've a torch. Onwards! To the front of the whale! Or the back, I don't know which side is the back of the whale. Oh, there's the whale's butthole. I mean, we could burn it with the torch and maybe he'd let us out. If somebody burned my butthole with a torch, I'd let go of him. I'd be like, you can escape, go! I will contact a surgeon right now. Ooh, bongo drums. A few barrels left empty by the morning's interrupted work now float free beside the boat. The men consider them in the torchlight. If I were the puzzle-solving sort, observes Hastybeard, I'd call that a solution. Aye, they'll float, nods Steadybeard, but not so well as our ship. Bravebeard scoffs. What are we, landsmen? Arms and legs float well enough. Maybe I just want to wait by the fire, though. Like, what if he takes us somewhere awesome? We don't want to lose our killer yacht. Ladies love a killer yacht and a killer beard, and we have both. It's rare that the moon aligns and you have both. The men fidget for a moment as Steadybeard clears his throat. If you don't mind our intrusion, we'll wait here with you fellas. Sit, friends. For those who follow the Great One, there is no mind. Aye, that's plain, grins Bravebeard. The three men sit. There's a silence, and the nymphs begin to speak in turn. Within the Great One, there is only to be. To be what? The Great One encircles us in the circle of all things. The Great One's kindness is as genetically modified potatoes. The men begin to nod off, now catching only pieces of the nonsensical exchange as they fall into a deep sleep. Biodiversity. Final stop. Please exit through the front with your belongings. Hooray! We've been belched up by a whale. Those long-haired imps let us sleep through our stop, complains Hastybeard as they sail out into the sunlight. Bravebeard shudders. May as well see where it is we have stopped anyways. So we can go to the left, where we see some triangle trees. Nothing much there, so I suppose we'll head off this way. Oh, he's going into the background right now. He's breaking dimensional walls. That's not okay. Well, don't go back over there. Here, go over here. There you go. Can we climb that? Great lumping land rats, exclaims Bravebeard, edging away. Stop! The voice is deep and aged as the earth itself. Men and rocks stand staring at one another. Moments pass before the creature speaks again. You are small. Something about the naivete of this statement seems to ease the men. You're rather large yourself, tries Bravebeard hesitantly. Thank you, rumbles the small mountain simply. Would you like a flower? I'm quite good at flowers. We don't want to be a bother, begins Hastybeard. In fact, but the creature is already turning. What is going on? This game is a trip. Or maybe I will fetch 3, rumbling happily to itself. The geological oddity thunders away. The men breathe sighs of relief. Alright. I suppose we'll continue to walk. Or not, we'll run out of island. Never mind, the whale has dropped us off on a tiny slip of land. Well, let's go check on the mountain and see what he's up to. I don't think of mountains as being particularly evil or vitriolic, so... I have done it! I have fetched the flower. The men turn reluctantly from the enticing safety of their boat to face the returning earthquake. Gently, the massive stone fist places before them what appears to be an upended tree. Why, thank you, gushes Hastybeard, elbowing the snickering Bravebeard. What a nice flower. The big creature beams. So... The creature's shoulders slump dejected. It has wilted. You know, I think I saw another on the far end of the island, suggests Steadybeard. Why don't you go and, I will fetch it, brightening the mountain as Baying turns once more to thunder away. Well, we've got to follow him and see what shenanigans. I mean, his soundtrack has the sound of a spring going, spring. Or maybe 3, Hastybeard calls after him, grinning. Quick, well, we've got a chance, whispers Hastybeard, leading the way to the boat. I don't want to leave him, he's nice. Oh, you guys are dicks. Yep, this is what happens once you grow a beard. You start becoming assholes to earth elementals. You know he's going to be upset. We're abandoning him. He needs friends. It's not okay. See, this is why we have trouble with long-lasting relationships. This is it right here. It doesn't look like I'm very good at turning back. So you know what? Onwards and forwards. Oh good, the clouds are pluffing up and becoming larger. I don't like the looks nor the sound of that, worries Steadybeard over the distant rumble. Rather be fetching flowers with that walking rock pile on dry ground. Yay, applause! On cue, a shower of rain tumbles over them. Suffering squid livers, howls Hastybeard. We'll be sunk! They bail furiously, but the downpour is relentless. Through the eerie gray, they seem to hear the faint keening of wordless song. Are we being protected? Huh. The men have little time to wonder at the sudden calm before the rain closes about them once more. The boat begins to weigh heavy in the water. Curse it, she's a goner, shouts Hastybeard. Best grab something that floats. Clinging to wooden barrels, they watch their beloved oh man, ship sink to the depths. There goes our net worth. Also our chances at exchanging fun coupons. Gradually the storm slackens and passes into the night. There's no sound now beyond the hollow brush of wood and wave. Just some beardy-ass dudes paddling on top of a barrel. This adventure has us over a barrel, in fact. I don't know if they're in sight of barrels right now. I think they are. I think they're floating down the sea in an apple barrel, just like the many hobbits before them. What the hell is that? Well met, bearded travelers. The voice is deep and musical. Hello, stammers Bravebeard, wonder apparent on his face. You've seen much this day, she continues, smiling. The men nod unnecessarily. Yet you have not seen all. She peers at each of them. Other paths lie untrodden behind you. If it is in your heart to seek these paths, another day awaits. Hastybeard clears his throat nervously. Pardon my interruption, ma'am, but we've no longer any true vessel with which to seek him. Lost at sea she was. The silvery laugh ripples the water around them. You have traveled far without her, have you not? But do not be troubled. That which is lost may yet be found. May we meet again at the end of another path. Inclining her glimmering head in farewell, the creature slips silently into the darkness. Goodbye, Trebleclef. Oceanic Trebleclef. Her words seem to linger, leaving them quiet as they drift on in the fog. This game is kind of a weird experience. It's definitely got that like swords and sorcery feeling to it. No, your barrels! Capture them! Capture the barrels. Don't let them go. Oh. Tomfoolery. Tomfoolery, Jimfoolery. We found puffins. Maybe they will lead us to their stash. Anybody got some Fruit Loops? Anybody? Although he wasn't a puffin, he was a toucan. Never seen a one can before, but toucans appear to be fairly prevalent. Three cans, on the other hand, are unheard of. Huh. Does that do anything? Like, if I direct them around, do they accomplish anything? Like, does it matter where they're sitting? I don't think that it does. Alright. Well, onward we go. Through the land of green lumps. Indeed, the emerald lumps all around us. Can I click these birds? I can. I click you, birdies. Take that. Fly away. It's a moose invading all your swimming pools. Defending your Canadias. Apparently somebody took the time to build a colonial on this island. Alright. Hello? Isn't this a coffee shop? Holy shit, it's the coffee shop. Thought you'd find your way to that door eventually, the old man greets him. Familiar has a way of making itself new when you look at it sideways. Never seen that part of the island before, I bet. The men shake their heads. Still have the map? He questions. Steadybeard nods, silently passing it to him. Holy shit, things are on our map now. I see you managed to find those adventurous deeds, and did you meet her? Aye, Bravebeard is the first of the brothers to speak. Magnificent she was, like the storm of old tales. But she told us we've more to see. Aye, it'll be there when you're ready for another go, the old man gestures to the books. Those shelves are full of tales like yours, and all with paths left untrod. There's a twinkle in his eye. I haven't contributed a few in my time. You see, he continues, what's left unwritten in one story can fill others if you've the inclination to sail again. Have another look at the shelf. Burly Men at Sea, Steadybeard reads aloud. Not a bad title, that. But what's all this numerical business on the spine, and how did... He gives them a sly look. That's another mystery if you've the curiosity for it. And one last thing, continues the old man. I don't mind telling you now that I was the one who sent your bottle to sea. I have another to be tossed out for the next curious soul. Will you do the honor? Huh. That's kind of cool. You can play this game a bunch of different times from what I understand. The press release I saw said that the game has like loads and loads of little, like every single time you play it, like different things will happen. And so anyways, my name is Splattercat. This is Weekly Indie Newcomer. The game is called Burly Men at Sea. If you wanted to get it for yourself, obviously I've always got a link for you down below. Check that out. There's many more adventures to be had. I was only allowed to show you one adventure in this episode. So look forward to more in the future. Let me know if you wanted to do another one or two, and I wouldn't mind it very much. Alright, how you do everybody?